if you look throughout the past, there are so-called skeptics, but they're not really skeptics. They're actually cynics, and they don't believe that in the paranormal. They're just materialists, and they're atheists, and that's a belief as well. So if you're reducing everything in the world to just materialism, there are people who believe that and reject anything else, that has been part of human experience for millennia. And in the past, actively have hoaxed so-called believers. So how do you know when that's happening?
Mothman, 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 Mothman. 7'7", red ass eyes. Some say he screeches, some say he's silent. Every 8 days is his feeding cycle. Might not let you run if he finds you. If I see him, I would fake that I'm dead. Rob me of my soul, could care about my bread. No use trying to use these legs over the hill, hiding behind a hedge. Not Hollywood, but Hollywood framed him. Never was a franchise like Freddie and Jason. Never known to have affiliates with the Masons. Has no patron, has no matron. To find this urban legend, you gotta be patient. Look down, up in the sky. What a surprise. A being whose existence may spell our doom. Mothman, 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 living like a Markman. Mothman, 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 Mothman.
We've been out here 7 hours and haven't seen a damn thing. Shh. Listen. I think he's trying to say something. Say something, won't you? We mean you no harm.
Well, my name is Lon Strickler. I'm a 14 researcher and investigator, and I'm a blogger and a writer. I've written 5 books. I'm working on the 6th one, which involves the Chicago Phantom and the flying humanoid, winged humanoids history of Chicago, and there is a history. We had an interview with a Wicca who actually had done a ceremony during the blood moon back in November of 2015, and they swear they opened up a portal, a doorway, and weren't able to close it. Wow. And in fact, it was done on the lakeshore area, and there was a small type of jetty that went out into the lake, and they had actually taken some chalk and drew a doorway and put some symbols and such in that, and it's still there actually. I got somebody sent me a photo of it.
Background. If you want to go look at a portal to another dimension that admits Mothmen and or women and or non-binary moth people, you have to take the red line. Because there's a portal in Rogers Park, or Edgewater. Rogers Park.
No, Rogers Park.
Rogers Park.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Are we taking a selfie?
Taking a fucking selfie, Fred.
Did we duck lips it? Did everybody duck lips? I wasn't
Nobody
paying attention.
I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it overall. I believe there's more than one. I think there's at least 3 of them.
Yeah,
but
those were much later.
If one of these beings was able to come through a portal of some type, who's to say the portal wasn't open or still open and others are coming through?
Sarah, what are they looking for? What are they looking for,
Look
Sarah?
for Mothman, Fred. Obviously that plane has been dispatched by the U.S. government to find the Chicago Phantom.
You guys get the spider web?
You stick your face in it?
Yeah. I also got some creepy hands over here. You gotta check it out.
Oh, okay.
I was killed at a young age.
I'm a ghost now. We gotta go. Oh, you guys are so creepy.
You know those times when you feel strangely brave?
Like right now?
Yeah, like right
Like-
now.
As an adult? Weirdly brave.
Hi. So, from my understanding, this is the Farcroft building, and the guy who built it was Wiccan, and so he designed and hired people to make this 13-story building.
Of course.
And from my understanding, like the faces on the outside of the building all represent something. And when it was initially built, there were no external 90-degree angles. And then internally, I think that has to complement that as well. I don't know what they are. Gargoyles, I'm not sure. We're supposed to represent the 7 deadly sins.
So what brings me here is because there has been reported Wiccans who opened up a portal in like 2 years ago during the blood moon, and they said that they weren't able to close it, and if monsters were seen like years later, it would be probably what they accidentally opened, and they did it at that beach.